Hello?
Hey,
Yes,
it's Jeremy calling with Bulldog Mindset. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, good. Happy that we're able to connect here. Just wanted to have this follow-up with you and see if you're ready to get started. If you got any questions or...
Yeah, no, pretty much as far as I'm happy for the follow-up. Now, as far as things getting started, what was the cost again? Because I know initially I had put in, I think it was, I don't remember the amount. I think it was somewhere like, it was either 50 or 500. I don't remember. It was somewhere around there. And I'm just wondering what the remaining cost is again.
Absolutely. So I've actually spoken with John about your situation, and he's offered he has a really good offer available. You've put 500 so far, but let's just go over everything again, okay? So I'm looking at the notes here. I see you're former military. You're looking to create a business online. Is that still the goal? And get into real estate investing?
Getting into real estate investing is the ultimate goal. A business could be that avenue online or maybe something else. But yes, ultimately it is to get into real estate investing.
Okay. John has a lot of experience building businesses. He's built several himself. And just to kind of go over what's included in the course content. So basically what it is, it's a 3-month intensive mentorship program. Okay. You get access to the once a week. There are 2 1 hour at least group Zoom sessions. Okay. So on those group Zoom sessions, and they're on Mondays at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Pacific time. And they're a minimum of 1 hour. Usually they go a little bit longer. Well, what you do there is you can listen in on anyone else that has any questions, and you can learn from their experiences, because there's going to be a lot of stuff that you haven't encountered yet that they may be going through, right? So we have found that this group format is the best for learning, and you can also speak with John directly. He's the one who is conducting these video calls. Okay, so he will be there. You can ask him anything that you need, and that's for 3 months. Okay. When we first sign you up, you also get a phone call directly with John. Okay. On that phone call with John, you will go over everything that you've spoken with us, and he will go over your situation with you so that he can tailor the program to you. Okay. So that's more of an intimate one-on-one phone call with him. Then you jump into the 3 months. And on top of that, you get lifetime access to John's courses. Okay. There's courses with dozens of modules. There's lots of stuff in there about real estate investing, real estate financing, entrepreneurship, starting a business, all kinds of stuff, personal development as well. And like I said, you get lifetime access to that. So you do that at your own pace, and you can always revisit it. Like if you ever had any questions or anything in the future about it, you can go back to it. We also have a group forum that you can always jump on, and you can interact with anyone there. Okay, so that's everything with the program. Do you have any questions for me about that?
Not at this time, no. Not so far.
Okay. So I think when we spoke to you last, I think it was February, so it's been a few months. And the price for the course was $39.97. Now you've put $500 towards it. Now here's what I'm willing to do, okay? We've actually dropped the price of the program to $29.97, so it's $1,000 cheaper than when you were first told about it. Mm-hmm. But what I can do is I can drop it down to $2,400, so I can take $600 off. So what that does is it makes it $2,400. You've already paid $500, so it ends up being $1,900, and I can put that on 3 monthly payments for you. Okay, so if I do 3 monthly payments, it ends up being $633 a month for 3 months. Is that all making sense?
That is all making sense.
Okay. So I take $600 off for you because I spoke to John. I said, this is a former military guy. He wants to do the entrepreneurship route. Seems like a good guy. What can we do for him? So it's normally $29.97. We drop you to $2,400. You've already put $500 in, right? John doesn't want people to give deposits and then just stagnate and not ever actually jump in and actually start making progress. So we take the $600 off. You're at $2,400. You put $500. We're at 1900 now. 1900, 3 payments, 633.
And those payments are like automatic, or is it something where you need to like do a whole credit pull and everything?
No, they're automatic. Like, we have your card on file, right? Like, how did you pay the 500?
I'm pretty sure I used the card.
Okay, let me just double check here. Should be able to find you here. Is your email IKAB? Is that how it starts?
Yep, IKABI3.
Okay. Double checking. I have a Visa here, 8877.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's up to you if you want to do that. What I can do is I can schedule a time for you to speak with John now with you over the phone. And then once we process your payment, I will email you the course access. But I'll have to process that first payment before I do that. And that could take me
I understand.
A couple hours.
See, here's my question, though.
Sure.
And this was kind of back in February, was as far as trying to make things like timing wise, because it's going to be 3 months, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like, it's 3 months from when you start the payment rather than like, if you were to like, let's say do a payment and do it sometime later. Do you kind of get what I mean by that? Like do the 3 month time, because you only have but a certain period of time, and it's like trying to do it at the most optimal time. That way you can give the most you can.
Actually, I'm looking at it here. I can give you 6 months, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm looking at it a little more in detail here. That it used to be 3, but I can, yeah. So we'll give you half a year.
Okay, let me see. What are we in right now? We're in July, right?
Yep. So July. So I can have it start in August. It'll be August, September, October, November, December, January. So end of January it would be. I guess February 1st is when it would end. But honestly, we're not, like, this is not something we're super strict about. We just, you know, John is a good guy. He's the best guy I've ever worked for. He's 100% genuine. What you see in the videos is exactly how he is. Whenever there's an issue, he always wants to fix it. He always wants to help. There's never any, like, I've never had any issues working for him ever. And he's great with his clients. Everyone who signs up, he genuinely wants to help them. So we're not like a super strict, you know, organization, I guess you can say.
Yeah, no, I understand. Okay, that's good to know, because I'm over here trying to calculate, you know, days in my head. Like I can be a little bit like, you know, with that kind of stuff. So, okay. Let's see here. And that would be, I guess, what would start everything, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. It's all up to you now, man. I mean, it's we got your 500 back in February. It's been a while. So March, yeah. April, May, June, July, 5 months. I know life happens, but sometimes you just gotta start actually, you know, you gotta move on it, you know. So
you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Life does happen. Okay.
Is 633 something you can manage? Is that a manageable payment for you?
I could. You know, you said 633, and then
it's 633, 3 payments. So we would start that now, right? And then there would be 2 additional payments. So one at the end of August, one at the end of September. Or I could even make it, I can make the next one like September 1st and then October 1st if you want. Like I said, we're not like a super strict organization.
Okay. How about, what if I wanted to, let's say 1 month, just be like, hey, I just want to like pay off the remainder. Because I don't really like doing that kind of payment plan stuff. I usually just like to just do it all at once. But what if like I wanted to just be like, hey, what can I do to just pay all this off?
Well, it would be, what did I tell you, 1,900? So it's just 1,900.
No, I'm saying like Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, but I mean, that doesn't make as much. I understand your perspective, but it doesn't make as much sense. Like, we're not charging interest for this. Like, if we were charging interest to put you on this payment plan, then yes, it would make more sense for you to just save it up and then save on the interest. But we're offering an interest-free payment plan that gives you access now, right? So then you don't have to wait. You can just get started.
And you were saying again, the lifetime access to the real estate courses as well? Like,
yes,
things
you have lifetime access to that. And there's dozens of modules there, and John's always adding to it. So it grows over time. Yeah. And you can always log in. Like the nice thing about that is you go at your own pace, right? So, you know, it works around your schedule with your job and all that. And then, if you ever want to revisit modules because maybe, you know, you want to refresh yourself on it or whatever, it's there and you have access.
You know, it's pretty funny that you're calling around this time. Because it's very similar to a different kind of situation. So what I will say is, since like you were saying before, they're actually not interest related. So it's not like pay it all off right now kind of deal. Mm-hmm. And you were saying it's $633?
$633, that's right.
Yeah, sure.
You ready to go?
Let's do it.
Awesome. So I have your permission. We can charge your card $633.
You have my permission. You can charge my card $633.
That's amazing. Okay, so I'm not going to do it right this second. I have to send that over to our billing team, but it will happen in the next few hours. But for now, what I'm going to do with you is I'm going to get you booked in to actually speak to John. Okay, like for that initial phone call.
Mm-hmm.
So while I have you on the phone, let me just pull up his Calendly here. What's your time zone?
Eastern.
You're Eastern? Okay. So it is 12:16 there right now, right?
It is.
Okay. Do you want, he has some times tomorrow or Monday. Which day would you prefer?
Oh, actually, you know what? Monday would be pretty good.
Okay. I have anywhere from 5 p.m. until 8:30.
Oh, these are afternoon times. Okay.
Yeah.
You said anywhere from tomorrow or Monday, or is it?
Or no, just tomorrow or Monday.
Oh, okay,
let me just take a look. I can see in the future here. Next week, though, we've got like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
No, let's just do Monday. All right, we'll do Monday.
Okay.
Yeah. You said at 5?
Well, I have 5 until 8:30, like 5, 5:30, 6, 6:30, 7, 7:30, 8:30.
Let's do Monday at 5.
Now, is there anything going on around that time that might interfere with that? Are you coming home from work or anything, or?
It might be, but we can do the Monday at 5. That won't be an issue.
One of the other times wouldn't be better? Like 5:30, 6, 6:30?
No, 5 will be good. 5 will be good. That'll be good.
Okay. Let me just grab the information here. Give me one sec. So we got Patrice, and we got. All right, so I just booked you in Monday at 5 o'clock your time, and that's with John. So you should get an invitation there shortly.
Perfect.
And what I'm going to do next is I will see about getting that payment processed. And once it's processed, I'm going to email you the course login, okay? And the course login, the Zoom link and everything for the Monday sessions will be in there as well. Okay.
No.
And yeah, well, in the course, like once you with that link, when you go into the link, the Zoom link and everything for access on Mondays is in there.
Okay.
Like once you're in the actual course itself, and John's going to explain everything to you anyways, like when you talk to him on Monday. But yeah, so we've got you all in there. And do you have any other questions for me or?
Yeah, no, at this moment, no, pretty much everything's been good for the most part. As far as like those, the payment and everything after it goes to billing, will I get like, let's say, like after you charge the first one, it'll say basically the 633 has been charged, and then you're left with two left, like two payments left, kind of deal, or
It won't. It's not going to say like your remaining amounts, but I'll put that in the email. Okay, I'll put here's what we agreed on the phone. I'll put that in the email I send you. So it's just going to be 633 today, and then the next one will be, I think I told you, September 1st, and then October 1st, or 2nd, or something like that, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Thanks. And yeah, look forward to having you.
No problem. I appreciate it. Thank you for the call.
Take care for now. Bye-bye.